These are your study cards. When you print them out, it's just going to be 6 study cards, and all you need to do is with a pair of scissors, you need to cut along the lines. So then you'll end up with your loose study cards like this. All cut out. And then you take your envelope. Okay. You want to seal your envelope. Okay. So you'd seal it. The template, there's a template for the envelope template, and basically what it does is it looks like this together, and it has the title on the side as well as the image, and then you'd run it through the printer. My recommendation really is if you were going to use this for yourself and you want it to look very nice, to do this, but for students to do this, I just think it would just add a lot more work, having to put the envelopes in a printer and do this. So I would probably just do this envelope, leave it blank, just cut it in half, the envelope, cut it in half with a pair of scissors, okay? And then I would end up with my 2 halves like this, and then I would just have them write their title on it. If you want a more fancy edge, as these have, then you want to use some nice fancy edge scissors when you're cutting in half. And then all you need to do is you just store your note cards in here, and it allows one place for all the note cards to stay organized. The note cards, you can do vocabulary, so in this case it's some matching. They would need to match the picture to the word. You could make these double-sided, where the picture is on one side and then the term is on the other for study cards. You could do something where you have a story, Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, and you have the story in different pieces, and they need to put the story in order, so helping them learn the trigger words, once upon a time, then, finally, and such. And just being able to understand the content, what would go first, second, third. And then you could have them translate the story on a whiteboard or on a piece of paper. You could have them add a scene to the story for it. You can also use the study cards for matching. So you could give subject pronouns on one card, and you could give the verb conjugation on the other. And then they need to match the subject pronoun with the correct verb conjugation. You could do this for present, imperfect, subjunctive, any verb you could. You could also use the study cards as a study of art, being able to study certain key terms that maybe they're supposed to know about an artist, some key facts, or just being able to study art and certain clues about it so that when they see that piece of artwork for a quiz or test, they can give details about that piece of artwork.